Hi, it's Jane Mason here, and I want to talk to you a bit about executive coaching, what it is and what it isn't. Let's start with what it isn't. So, executive coaching is not coaching your underperformers, okay? And it's not life coaching, and it's not me, the coach, telling you or your senior executives what to do. Executive coaching is actually an investment in your most senior executives, in your most valuable staff, or it's an investment in yourself as a senior executive, knowing that maybe something that you're doing needs to change in order to continue to progress in your organization. So, executive coaching is a highly customized process of accelerating the behaviors that you need or that your senior executives need in order to continue to progress in your organization. Okay, so that's my understanding of executive coaching. And first, a little bit about me. My story is that I was a partner in a global strategy consulting firm, and I actually went on an executive coaching course to get qualified as a coach, but for me, to enable me to have more productive conversations with my clients who were very, very senior executives. And I just felt that, the training programs that were on offer in my organization, they weren't helping me develop the behaviors that I wanted to develop in order to really unlock conversations with senior execs. So, in order to do that, I became an executive coach, or at least I qualified as an executive coach. So, yeah, I got coached for me, and I happened to get qualified in the process. And now I do a lot of executive coaching. It's one of the things that I do, along with team coaching and strategy consulting as well. So executive coaching really is about engaging with senior executives on a one-on-one basis in a highly customized way. So your organization may have fantastic training programs. It may have award-winning training programs. It doesn't mean they are actually perfectly matched to the needs of every single individual exec. Because, as we get more senior, our development needs become much more personal. And it's really difficult to customize training programs to meet the needs of senior execs. Coaching is about behavioral change. It is. Okay, so there's no getting away from that. We all need to accept that that's what it's about. And we also sort of all know that the behaviors that got us here to this stage in our career are not necessarily the behaviors that are going to get us there, that are going to enable us to continue to progress in the organization. And so, yeah, behavioral change is a very overtly implied outcome of executive coaching. And working on behavioral change is not easy. And individual execs may need to change. They may need to start doing things. They need to stop doing things. They will obviously need to continue the things that are part of what makes them successful. And organizations may see the need for that change. Entire organizations as well may be faced with extraneous shocks like acquisitions, mergers, or indeed societal changes like diversity and inclusion that may require a wholesale behavioral change, a cultural change. And one of the ways of achieving that extremely effectively and actually rapidly is coaching for senior execs, because they can then go on to coach other people in the organization. So, it's really important to me that everybody understands that coaching is actually about behavioral change. And the role of the coach, that would be me, is to ask very important questions, is to do some gentle challenging, is to do some really active listening in order to enable that change to come from within. Because people who accept the need to change and who identify their own solutions are much more likely to implement them. The coaching process is pretty structured. Usually we do an assessment, which could involve a psychometric. It could involve 360. We usually do a development plan, and then we work to that plan, possibly interspersed with conversations that come up as a matter of urgency. It could be a conversation the person needs to have. It could be a meeting that they're going to. It could be lots of different things. But basically, coaching is a pretty structured process wherein the coach works with an executive on their individual needs based on their feedback to help them accelerate the process of behavioral change that's required. Now, a final thought. It's very, very clear when I'm coaching when the client is the organization, okay, versus when the client is the individual coachee. And that, my friends, is a matter of who's paying the bills, okay? So coaching is always completely confidential. But when the organization is paying the bills, the individual is coached within the context of the organization and what the organization explicitly needs from that person or from those people in the program. An individual person may come to coaching to say, I'm kind of stuck in my career, I feel like I'm getting feedback and I don't know what to do, and I would like to work with a coach to help me. So there are two scenarios here, both of which will lead to a process of behavioral change and accelerated performance, benefiting both the individual and the organization. If you have any questions, if you disagree with me, if you want to talk about this further, give me a shout. I'd love to hear from you. Bye for now.